Hello everyone, I'm back again after some weeks and I can now make films again. So I already started a bit on the sales I making actually, but soon I'm gonna be gone again, and just for 5 days I think I'm going to Trolltunga in Norway, and yeah, we're gonna do some hiking in the mountains and everything. So after that I'm gonna start again. So it's summertime and sometimes it's just fun to do other things. But now I'm actually gonna show you what I have done on my sails, and I have done the same with Queen Anne's Revenge sails. So I have been sewing like that all over with the machine, and then I have done those with my hand around. I don't know if you can see them, but I can maybe show them. Like this. And now I'm gonna talk about these small holes as well today. As you see, there is 4 of this one, and some has 3. And also I made those things here like that, and I burned the holes with a burner. As you see on the sail of Queen Anne's Revenge, you can actually see the effects from the burning, like it's black around, and it became really good. So the same mechanics here on Queen Anne's Revenge with these holes here and this is the bowlings I'm gonna make here. So I have already done the bowlings of 2 sails, and it was like a test for me, to be honest, because I never done it before. So I done it on the ones in the back, and it is really cool to see how it looks like. So it's like that. So I'm just gonna put this one to the side, so it looks like that. And there is small holes here, as you see, like you can pull them up and down and everything. And same with this one, and same with the big one, and also with this one, you see, like this. So they look, let me point to the camera, like that. See? So this is how I'm gonna show you how you can make it. Like, it's really not really hard, but some people find it difficult, and it takes time actually to do that. So you need a lot of them, and you need also big ones in the end, like a long rope. And I can tell you guys, I use 4.5 millimeters for them. The rings down here, those 4 points, also I will show you on the big one. The 4 points here, I use 3.5, and the reason is because it's more easy and look more prettier. So that's why I'm doing it. So now I'm gonna make the bowlings for this ship here, so, and this sail. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. Then I use this one, and I use a wire. I just put it like in 2 pieces together, so it's gonna be easier for me to do it. So, and the other things I need here is one of those to pull the ropes, glue, this, and this, and this. This I use in case I do a mistake, and this I use to pull the ropes to get to the right point, to be honest. And I have 3mm ropes here, so I'm not gonna use them for that actually, so I'm gonna put them away so I don't do any mistakes. So I have 4mm here, and I always carry them in a bag like that, so I can just pull them out all the time easily, and that's making me work faster, to be honest. So what I'm doing is to start with an end, and I'm trying to reach around this thing here with the rope, like around the little thing with the rope, like a small rounded circle around it, it's really hard to do that because I have two big fingers like that, and I glue. And what I said about 3.5 millimeters, I am actually gonna use it. I just forgot it. There is some glue, and now I'm gonna take them together, hold them gonna stuck to each other like that. So now you see they are like almost together, and it's all good. So now I have glued a little thing like that. You see? So now I'm gonna put a knot on it, and actually now I'm gonna use the 3.5 millimeters. So I'm gonna put them here just to have them, and I'm gonna do like that. I'm gonna cut a little bit rope. So also guys, many people do other techniques on the sails here, like they do with the ropes outside. They do bowlings and that, like that, and like that, and like that, and keep moving. I didn't do that. I just actually cut ropes and put them on, put them on, put them on. So with knots, and it became really good, and it was not hard. So that was my way to do it. I tried the other technique. It was okay too, but it takes a long time, and in my opinion it didn't look so good. So yeah, but many people are probably much better than me to do that. So, and now I'm gonna make the knot here, like to the very edge, like that, and be sure it's gonna be tight as hell, like that, so it's never gonna go up. And I put just a little bit of glue on it. So, and I do the second knot, so it's never gonna go up, like that. And now I don't actually need to put glue on it because it's already glued there, and that's gonna take the second knot too. So I'm gonna cut the edges of the rope. This thing is so bad now. Like that. And here is like, I don't need much rope, so I'm happy maybe with like 15 centimeters. So I'm gonna keep that. Or yeah, it's always good to have a bit rope. So never do too small because that's gonna be hard to work with, like that. And now guys, I can tell you I have the first part like that. You see? It's hard to see, and I know that because it's so small. But yeah, there is a hole in it. You can see it sometimes. I'm probably gonna spin it some. You can see that. So there is a small hole, and as you see, the hole is there, so I can just pull this thing inside. You see? So my next thing, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put away those things for a bit. I'm just gonna show you this one like that, like that. So yeah, I'm always starting on the opposite side, this one, and then I'm gonna use 4.5 millimeters again. So I need some rope. I'm just gonna cut it off. And this thing is so bad. Should get one new one soon. Like that. 4.5 millimeters, and when I have this one, I'm gonna put through the first hole on the top here, because we are building downward all the time. So I'm gonna try to put it through it first, like that, and I'm gonna make one double knot on it, like that. So, and now I'm gonna put a bit of the glue on it, and then I'm gonna make the second knot, that is a double knot, like that. So yes, and I'm gonna cut the rope here with this bad thing here. It's all good, and it's gonna be ugly as fuck if I don't burn this thing now, because you actually don't need to do that, but I do that because this thing, it just doesn't work like it should be. So like that, yeah. And now I must be sure I'm gonna put it on. So I used this little thing I made, and I'm gonna pull it through it like that, and I'm gonna take that rope I have here, which I'm bind to this point here, like that, and pull it through. So now guys, you see I can move it as I want, and that is how you do that actually. So now I can move it as I want, and now I'm gonna pull it through this hole here, the second one. Remember, I have 4 holes on this one, and some has 3, like that. And this is where I have to be careful to make all the knots, like it has to be good actually. Yes. Sorry about that. Yeah, so this is how I do that. And now I'm gonna make one more knot. So it's never gonna go up. I'm just gonna put some glue first on the first part. I just like to do that, and not on the end. So like that and like that. Yes. So now I have to be sure that I don't cut this one, the moving one. So I'm just gonna cut this one, the part I don't need. There we go. So now I have, that's the first one. So let's work on the second one. Let's put this one away and get one new one. This is actually not super easy to make all of them, but we're gonna have a film now for all of them. And I hope my camera just don't fucking cut out or something like that because of the space like it did before. There we go. Like that. Hope they're gonna get together. Yes, they did. It's not every time it goes quick like that, so time is going quick, and I'm getting happy actually, because sometimes you will try and just don't work. Okay, so now is the double knot again. So I always make one knot first like that, and I just don't pull the knot together until I'm on the edge here. And now I'm on the edge, so I'm gonna tighten this rope very much. Make a glue like that, and like that. I'm gonna cut the rope we don't need. those two parts. That's great. So when we're gonna cut like that again, I always like to work with a little bit more rope than normally because it's so much more easier. So this is the second one, and now we're gonna take the sail to us and put the second one on. So what we're gonna do now is to pull through. That was the wrong part. Like that through the hole. As you see, I pulled it like that. Yes, and now we take the rope which is swinging here. You see? This one, and pull it through. Like this. So this one is movable and this one is movable, as you see. Both are. And that's the right way to do it. Yeah, so this one and this one. So this one is not the one you're going to use now, but this one. And now you're going to go to the third hole. Like this. And when you're doing this, you must always remember the second one will be bigger and the third one will be even bigger. So always bigger and bigger. So now I'm gonna just pull, and that's why I'm using this like that. Yeah, something like that. You see? This is the second one. And the third one, it has to be even bigger. So I'm gonna give it a bit glue. Like this. And now we're gonna go there and make the second knot. Like that. So now I have two. And now I'm gonna work with the third one. And the third one is the one which is the long part actually. It's not the small one, but the long one. And here also I recommend to have a lot of rope when you have the last one, because you never know how much rope you need on the ship. So I prefer to have too much. So I am pretty much sure that I have enough. So we're gonna put this one. Now you see how it looks like. So this one is moving around and this one is moving as you want. So we're gonna put away this one now and get back to that one. So same mechanics, same techniques. Holding it here, a bit of glue. I hope really guys I can help you with those things when you are trying to make the mechanics and like that properly, not just quick on the sails and goodbye, but really properly like it should be, like this. So smaller rope, the 3.5 millimeters. Gonna make the knot here. Shit. Like that. Yeah, I recommend guys, it's pretty tight when you do that, you know. So that's the best way to do it. And like that. A little bit glue on the top. Now I'm going to cut the parts here. And I do actually recommend when you're doing this to take one and one and not like I did here, because it's making it easier to make when you do each side first, then the second side, then the third side. That's much more easier, to be honest. So now I'm going to take a lot of rope, as you see. So, and I think that's enough. I have enough rope, so I have, I think, 3 or 4 rolls with those millimeters here, so it doesn't matter actually. Better to use too much than less. And here we go. I think I just glued it to this thing. Fuck. There we go. Sorry, I had a little problem here, but now it's okay. I think like that. So this one is a long one, as you see. It's pretty long. I'm gonna take the sail back. So now the last part. So same mechanic all the way, like that, and like that. Pull it through, take this off, and go back to the mechanic. So now I want to have it like, kind of like here, I think, because that looks best, to be honest. So something like that. Yeah. Also, this one is the hardest part actually, to make it to the right point. So you just need to be careful on both sides how you do that. And I really recommend to use a tool like I do there, because it's going to be better. And let's see how that goes. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Could do this one actually better, but it's alright. Doesn't matter. Yeah. So this is how you do bowlings, guys. And now you have it. See? So now you can take it to the ship like that, and it's gonna pull it. And the second one is here, it's gonna pull. That's the single block. So this is how you do that, actually. See? So guys, I hope I helped you out for a bit, and thank you for watching, and see you soon.